Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So I'm currently working on a video that's going to drop soon called Why You Should Never Date Teachers. Okay, and I have a long series of what for women not to date. Nurses, police officers, lawyers, artistic types, don't do it, right? And guys, teachers are another one you don't date, okay? They have a lot of student loan debt. They don't make a lot of money. It's stressful now because all these kids are all throwing friggin' stone cold stunners and and RKOs in the classroom. And guess what, guys? A lot of these teachers are 304s. So we're gonna look at this case here where a teacher in Texas was fired for literally being a 304. They found her Escort business online. So we're gonna get into this, guys. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment because it really helps keep this channel going. And check out my second channel linked in the description. I have an article here, but let's go to law and crime first, and they'll give us a little bit of background. Now, this is her. And check out Law and Crime Network's channel, man. They are really, really amazing. And by the way, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Is Ashley Petroside, a wife, a mother,
Clown
I think
world.
of mother, we believe, of 3 kids, and she was working with the Godly Independent School District to recommend the materials for the sex education curriculum. Right? Seems all fine. Only problem is, it turns out she is a convicted prostitute.
Look at
Yes,
that.
convicted in 2012 and 2016. And when you do a further deep dive, she apparently was recently advertising herself online as an escort.
There you go, guys. There it is, right there. She's advertising herself as an escort. She's literally a 304. A lot of people think that us red pill guys are just talking mess. They were just talking out of our asses and talking shit. But this is real, guys. This is real. And some might say, are you trying to question her character because she's 304?
How dare you?
Would you guys want a literal 304 working at your kid's school? I didn't think so.
So she has been, not surprisingly, removed from her various positions. Oh, yeah, there was more than one. We're going to get into that. I want to bring back into sidebar former FBI agent Colin Schmidt. Colin, good to see you. So the school board trustee, Kayla Lane, said, quote, "We had no idea what was going on in her personal life. She was always very friendly, personable. Main question now is..."
Now, guys, you might be saying it was her personal life, but guys, she was a convicted 304. That means she had a criminal record, okay? This just wasn't something she was doing on her personal time. And guys, the last time that I checked in the state of Texas, hoeing was illegal, okay? So she already has a record and she's still working for the school district. Clown world.
is how did this slip through the cracks when they were doing, you would think, a background check?
Yeah,
well,
right.
Colin, we have found out, reporting indicates that the school district said that background checks are required. Quote, and this is actually a quote from Mary Lowe from the nonprofit Families Engaged for Effective Education. She said, obviously, the district would not knowingly allow anyone to work in a staff position or to volunteer with certain criminal convictions in their background.
But somehow she slipped through the cracks. So guys, let's skip ahead just a little bit, okay?
Bit more that you might provide some perspective on. So, reporting indicates that she was selected by Superintendent Rich Deere to the Long Range Facility Planning Committee. She was a volunteer on the Family and Community Engagement Committee, the Parent Teacher Organization, and Godly Athletic Booster Club, and she led a cheerleading group. So it's not...
Look at that, guys. All these taxpayers' dollars going to paying 304. And why do you... I bet that superintendent was a man, and I bet that he selected her because he's one of her clients. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I'm going to drop the link to this video in the description, guys, as you can watch the rest of it. Well, let's go to the article here. Look at this. Texas school district removes convicted 304 from sex ed oversight council. And the place is called Godly, Texas. Now, if that's not irony, I don't know what is, right? Look at that. Texas school council removed a woman helping setting its guidelines for sex education after discovering she was a convicted 304 and an escort. Ashley Ketcherside was a member of the Godly Independent School District School Health Advisory Council. The council updates the curriculum for human sexuality instruction. And just like the video said, a member of the PTO, the Family Community Engagement Committee, the Godly Athletic Booster Club. Look at that. After learning of her business, they prohibited her from serving in school positions. Look at that. Given this conclusive information obtained by the district, we promptly notified the parents that they would no longer, the parent that they would no longer be able to serve on district committees or in other volunteer capacities effective immediately. Look at that, man. I tell you, guys meet these girls and they look all sweet and innocent. Oh, my wife is a teacher or works for the school district. She's so great and nurturing and feminine. And then guess what, guys?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Look at that. Just the district wholeheartedly embraces any improvements in the background check process, as well as information received from state agencies in order to determine whether someone should or should not volunteer in our schools. A judge signed an injunction in 2016 prohibiting certain children from visiting Ketcherside's home since she was a known 304 clown world. Look at that. The Godly ISD claims that the 304 had no contact with students during the school day. They say that the parents' only presence on campus was to have lunch with their own children, and parents and their own students sit separately from other students in the cafeteria. Ketcherside, who uses the alias Lola Bree, has a profile on a Dallas Escort list describing her as a true girl next door and a constant traveler. I bet she is. It says, let's make this hobby fun and have a great time. Look at that. Guys, what do you think, man? You're going to see more and more. You know, there's more and more women just like this person right here. Okay? This is why you never date teachers, guys, ever. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Because you never know, man. You never know. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. If you want to see more of women who not to date, check out the playlist linked at the end. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.